Hey guys, welcome back. So how this type of video is going to work is I'm reviewing Raw and SmackDown separately, and I'm going to take segments from the show and put them into three categories: the good, the bad, and the ugly. Just from my personal opinion, and in the comments below you can tell me if you agree, if you disagree, or what you might think. So with that being said, we're going to jump right into Raw. This week I thought it was pretty good actually for good segments. To start off the show, we had Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar in their promo with Kurt Angle. And I'm not normally someone who enjoys seeing Brock on TV, but Paul Heyman's promo was actually really, really good. And I really enjoyed it. I really do like listening to Paul Heyman talk in the mic because he knows his craft, he knows how to make the guy in the ring that he's talking about look well, and it was just an overall good segment for me. I thought that the Dean, Seth, Cesaro, and Sheamus promos and match was really, really good. Dean and Seth's chemistry is just so good. I don't really know if I want a Shield reunion personally. I would like to see maybe a possible tag team title run or my number one pick for Dean to turn heel, but we'll see because the story's kind of leaning towards that they're going to go against Sheamus and Cesaro against SummerSlam. Don't know if it's going to be for the titles, but overall I thought they were good promos and a good match by all four guys. I put the Cruiserweights in the good as well. It was a quick and fun match. I don't have much to complain about. It's the Cruiserweight division and I love watching it. The next segment of Raw that I also really enjoyed that I put in the good section was the Jason Jordan and Miz promo. I've never really heard Jason Jordan much on the mic up until this point, and I don't have many complaints about him. I feel like he would be a good champion if he was going to be pushed for the Intercontinental title, and I'm excited to see where this rivalry goes. The last segment of Raw that I put in the good was the Bray Wyatt promo and the Demon promo, or the Demon teaser. I'm kind of excited to see if Finn Balor is going to evolve and kind of be this demon and kind of be the first person to get inside of Bray Wyatt's mind. So I'm interested in the storyline, interested in the rivalry, and maybe they'll have a match at SummerSlam. For Raw this week, I could only find one bad segment that I wasn't a huge fan of, that being Bayley versus Nia Jax. Now, I didn't put in the bad because the match was bad or anything. I don't really like either of their gimmicks that they have going on, but again, that's not personally against them. And also just the way Bayley got injured, now I'm really worried about how the Raw Women's Division is going to look at SummerSlam, because they could do a triple threat with Nia and Sasha and Alexa, but again, that's all three people that we've seen. What I would like to see them do is do a battle royal, get all of your women on TV, because you have an amazing, talented roster and you fail to use them. And last, and certainly least, the ugly of Raw. Now, I'm only surprised that I only had one segment for this, but it rightfully deserves to be in the ugly section. Don't know why it was the main event. Don't know why they bothered with this match. I don't know why we're bothering with this rivalry. I don't understand the point. Let's move on to bigger and better things. I'm going to leave it at that. Alright, getting right into the SmackDown good segments, which, of course, every week is plentiful, but I digress. The first one I'm going to talk about is the AJ Styles-Owens match and the post-match promo with Shane. Now, I love these two in the ring together. I think these two have great chemistry, they put on great matches, and it's never boring. And I'm really liking that Shane is the guest referee at the SummerSlam match. Maybe it will lead into a Kevin versus Shane McMahon at a pay-per-view in the future. Who knows? But really good segment afterwards. Really good match. So another good segment that I enjoyed was the women's match. Of course, these guys impress me every week. Not a big fan of Carmella. She has a lot to prove yet. But overall, I enjoy watching Becky. Becky is my absolute favorite on SmackDown Live. Naomi is a really good champion, and she has a lot of potential, I think, to be one of the greats. And I'm really just tired of people's negativity about her belt. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Kind of common sense. But anyway, really like what these guys did this week. It was great story building towards SummerSlam, and I'm looking forward to seeing their match at SummerSlam. Now, I didn't put this in the bad section because it's a bad match. I could have done without the singing at the beginning. I'm not a fan of that. Number two, not a fan of how Sami Zayn has been treated lately. Like, he just loses all the time. He hasn't really won anything since coming to WWE, and this is just another thing that kind of pisses me off, that he gets buried like this when he deserves to be elevated so much more than he is. I understand giving an underdog a win every once in a while. I'm totally all for that. But when Sami Zayn repeatedly loses over and over and over again, that's why I get frustrated, and that's why this segment was bad to me. So I feel like everyone's going to give me shit for this because I disagree with how, or I don't like this match personally. It's never been a dream match for me. So when they announced this and everyone was like, oh my god, it's a dream match, it's a dream match. Personally, for me, it's not. I don't see what the big deal, what the hype was about. And this match just kind of proved it wasn't exciting. I didn't really enjoy it. And then the fact, and it's neither wrestler's fault, mistakes happen in the ring, I totally understand that. But the fact that John Cena got dropped on his head, and then the fact that Shinsuke won. Now, Shinsuke hasn't been around on the main roster that long. Why in the fuck is he getting a title shot right now? I would have rather have it been John Cena. Get his 17th time record-breaking thing over with and have him retire or get him out of the title picture for a long time. And the fact of Shinsuke versus Jinder Mahal, what the fuck? Seriously, that's all I can say. What the fuck right now?